Okay, we are back for the next battle. Thermopolye, 1941, 24th of April, 1941. Mein General, our enemies are on the run. The devastating effect of our advance has caused even more of an impact than we originally assumed. The negotiations for the surrender of all Greek forces are nearly complete, and radio intercepts indicate the British are preparing once again evacuate from the European mainland. As it stands, the situation presents a total collapse of Allied efforts across the Balkans, but we have been ordered to maintain pursuit to fully capitalize on the situation. Primary objective, control the pass at Thermopolye. Good luck with that, 300. Bonus objective, raid Bralos. Bonus objective, destroy 22 British units. Our vanguard is close on the heels of the battered and retreating British forces, and we should be able to inflict considerable damage on them as they continue to flee. But while the British are in full retreat, air recon has spotted several Australian and New Zealand formations taking up rearguard positions. While these forces would normally pose little threat to us, they have been entrenched in a historic pass of Thermopylae. I feel compelled to point out that the natural defenses of these narrow passes should not be underestimated. Encircling their positions will be near impossible, and any weight of numbers will be ineffective in such confining terrain. I recommend we spearhead our advance with the strongest units in our roster, supported by ample close air support. Speaking of air support, there's good news to report in this regard. The British evacuation has stripped Greece of all Allied aircraft, so the only resistance our bombers will face is from enemy air defense forces. So we can comfortably place our fighters in reserve, at least for now. Once we break through the defenders, there might be some time left to continue the pursuit of the British forces. To victory for Germany. Okay, so we got to chase the British out of Greece. We'll be right back to set the order of battle. Okay, mein General, we've received an offer to field test an experimental prototype. If you ask me, it looks like someone welded two 109s together to create a monstrosity. But I have been informed that the aircraft boasts impressive range and firepower. The current offer will barely give us enough parts to keep a single squadron equipped, but if the design is successful, perhaps in the future we can acquire more. You have 9 commendation points. Would you like to use 4 commendation points to acquire a collection of prototype BF-109Z aircraft? Yes, I would. You choose to accept the offer. You now have 5 commendation points. And we have another new hero, No Surrender. Daniel Vogt, No Surrender. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so first thing is to reinforce everybody. Put everyone into reserve. And then come on back. So it said use my best forces here, so... this BF-109Z, I wonder if I can upgrade that. Yeah, BF-109Z, the bow fighter, is going to be upgraded. Oh, and we should overstrength it to a 12. So it's a fighter bomber, or a bomber that can fight. Interesting. Is there any heroes we can give? Learns from mistakes, fast learner. None of those are really very valuable. I could strip these guys of their heroes, give them to our tactical bombers. This. Unassign, unassign, unassign. Can I assign? No, I can't assign the fighter class hero. Yeah, Heinrich, I can't assign him. Shit. Okay, well, but what I can do is I can do a fast rebase on him. I may as well reassign Heinrich Bar, because he only works for fighters. I'll unassign my fast learner. Can I upgrade? Oh, DO217s are now the new normal. They're in production, so I'm going to switch those two. My heavy bombers are going to come in real handy here. Ju-87R, Ju-87B, Sturmovik. May as well put this fighter out too, because he can double attack on ground attacks. And a Storch, and a Storch. Alright. He said put my best fighting units out there, okay? My Grenadiers are gonna go right here. My Azuls are gonna go right here. My best Pioneers are gonna go right there. My Sharpshoots are gonna go right there. Regular infantry are going to go there and there. I think I'm going to sneak my Fallschirmjägers in and try to take this airfield, since there's no air opposition. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to strip out one of the fast learner heroes. Unassign him, and I'm going to assign it fast learner and thorough preparation. Preparation. Now artillery. Heavy artillery is going to go down here. Lighter artillery is going to go here. Sturmgeschütz. Just the Sturmgeschütz. I'm going to make him a fast learner too, because I have another fast learner, right? Airborne warfare there. Okay, my motorcycle recon. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Panzer 4E to go against infantry. Panzer 3H to go against tanks. 3. Command tank. Got this Flam Panzer. Now I'm going to give him, what's lightning attack? I'm going to give no surrender to that 88. What do I have? I have 3 slots left. I've got quite the formidable task force here. Okay, what could I get in terms of auxiliaries? Let's experiment with some anti-tank guns. The usual Kiwis. 1 and 2. Need anything else? Nope. No. Let's go with this prototype. Artillery piece. Why not? And a mortar carrier. May as well have all the artillery we possibly can. Okay. So, I don't know. Once we get into the next phase, I don't know what the defense... I imagine there's going to be a lot of British right here. I imagine this is going to be really well controlled. Thermopolye is going to require special units. Ooh, yeah, and a whole bunch of mines. Okay. Kubel wagon forward. Let's go with a Panzer 3H. Take out that anti-tank gun. And those trooping. So if I bring my 88 down here. Use my Azimals. Okay, I'm gonna force march. Oh, where those guys there. What I'm trying to do here is weaken these guys so that the infantry can't really attack my 88 and take it out. This infantry will provide a cushion here. Get that Matilda. Want to hit these. Want to hit these guys, and I'm going to get a look over what's over Bralo. So yeah, lots of troops. Okay, got a double move there. Where's my other heavy bomber? There he is. Let's go see what's going on over here. Ooh, it's wide open. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's get my paratroopers in there. Steal that airbase. Okay, this strategic heavy bomber. Shit. Okay, let's go with that KV. K18. Alright, I'm going to use the Pioneers. Destroy that anti-tank gun. I'm going to use my Sharpshooting. To go after those British infantry. Going to use my Flammen tank. My Nuremberwerfer. And my Grenadiers. My Sturmgeschütz. Ooh, wow. Bunch more British forces. Actually, let's do this. Okay, and my mortar carrier. Let's see what's over Thermopolye. Oh, anti-aircraft gun. These are the New Zealanders, yeah. Kübelwagen. I've got a lot of Brits trapped here. So, or not quite. I haven't closed the trap on them yet, but they're in trouble. Okay. And I got this double shooting fighter. There's got to be an anti-aircraft gun in there somewhere. Okay, I'm going to try out my new BF-109Z. And my other Stuka. What's my other Stuka going to be used for? Weakening the enemy. Take out. Those are just trucks. Yeah, those aren't even really fighting units. It's not like there's fighting units in them. Actually, I want to leave him there. All right, end of turn. Let's see what they do. They're going to shoot at my Storch. They're going to shoot at my Stuka. New Zealand infantry is going to attack my 88. Looks like my 88's going to survive. They're withdrawing to Brawlos. Okay. Or Brawlus. Those mines bought them just enough time to escape. This anti-tank gun. Ooh, anti-tank counterattack that I didn't see coming. Use my Stug. Use my Pioneers. Use my Grenade. See, with the extra guidance and aiming from the command tank. Fuck. God damn it. Get this anti-tank gun going out here. Get my Sharpshoots and move in. Okay, I want to hit. Change this to an 88, to anti-tank mode. Cool. Take that airfield. Okay. Mortar carrier time. These are my Azuls. Well, if I get a double attack hero, I think the Azuls would be a great pairing for that. Ooh, wow. Holy shit. My Warframen rockets completely took out that whole unit of troops. Oh my goodness. What's the matter? Okay, got my Kubel wagon. Got my recon. Got my Panzer IV gonna take out these troops. Panzer IV E, my most advanced Panzer. Still got another overrun attack, but I've got no fuel left. Use my Panzer III. Ooh. Get up here and attack that tank. No, and then I'm going to withdraw. Okay. Not bad. Not bad for okay, I'm worried about a counterattack coming from this way. Let's see. Let's use my storage and see if there's anybody out there. No. So I could actually march this way and draw some fire. Actually, you know, it would be smarter to do this. Leave him at the air base. Then I can redirect. Oh, this is so tempting. Look at all these. Look at all these units I can take out. Ooh, took him out. I mean, just look at all these sweet victims. The mother of all roadkills is upon us. Yeah, see, there's anti-aircraft there and there. So bombing these guys is not... I'm going to have to get up some troops up here first. Probably bring my pioneers, bring my best troops down to establish a line here, and then use my artillery to slowly bombard the Gescheist out of them. Seems like overkill, but take them out. Stuka him. You know, there's a town up here, and normally I wouldn't bother, but usually there's a reason why. Okay, knocked him down. I'm gonna rebase him to this new base that I've captured. Oh, do you guys hear my kitty crying? Gonna hit these troops. And rebase. It sure is nice not to have to concern myself with enemy aircraft or enemy fighters. Okay, and then I have this Sturmovik. Wow, he's really vulnerable to the anti-aircraft fire. So I'll just use him to take out. Remember, I got to take out these cargo trucks because it's part of my... Yeah, I'm almost up to my 22, so I've almost got my... additional commendation points. Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to move my best infantry down here, my best artillery down here. I want to take my secondary infantry and secondary weapons and just establish a line here outside Thermopolye. And then I am curious about what's up here. Okay, I'm going to go end this turn. Yeah, he's going to shoot at my So I do have anti-aircraft there. I'm going to have to take those out with artillery. Okay, I don't think tanks are going to be too useful in here. Take out the infantry. Bring the recons forward. Bring my regular infantry. Bring my grenadiers and my sharpshoots and down, along with my other artillery pieces here. We're just going to butt pound them with artillery. I think an anti-infantry tank will be valuable here, but I'll get the mortar carrier down here. Okay. These are 5. Yeah. So this BF-110Z is just as good as a Stuka. Objective to destroy 22 British units completed. Earn commendation points 1. Okay, I'm going to move the Sturmovik forward. I'm going to move the Storch. Rebase the Storch back here. Gonna rebase the Stuka down here. These guys I know are definitely in range of the anti-aircraft guns. So why not? Oh yeah, see. Oh, they're look at that. That's a 30. Okay, they're protecting something. Okay, I'm gonna put my Flamin tank up here. Bring my Sturmgeschütz forward. Bring my Pioneers forward. That's an 88. Gonna rebase this Ju-88. First DO-217. Ooh, okay, he's gonna get shot at. Second DO 217. Okay, nothing seems to be coming from there. Get my Panzer 3 out. Is this guy stuck or? Look, my Kubel wagons. My Kubel wagons are supposed to. Hello, Khaleesi. Khaleesi would like to come in and be seen. Hi, you're going to be moving. You're going to go to the vet today. Yeah, you're going to get your health exam so you can fly on an airplane. Just going to fly on an airplane. Go out and get those Fallschirmjägers out there. Okay, do I have any other units left that haven't moved yet? Just the Kubel. Kubel wagons are cannon fodder. I don't have a lot of time left. All right. That's it. Let's see what the Brits do and the New Zealanders. Exactly what I hoped. They're going to come out and fight me. Don't kill him, though. Ah, fuck. Lost my paratrooper. I was nurturing that paratrooper unit to be as good as my other paratroopers, but he just wasn't. Okay, Werframen. Scout car. All right. Grenadier. Hit that artillery, drop back. Gonna turn him into an artillery piece. Okay. Okay, that conflict is going well. Ouch. Ow. An 11 loss. There must be something here that I don't know about. Let's move my Stug up. And my Nurbalwerfer. And my 88s. Command tank over here. Pioneer for bunker busting. know what? I'm going to try something daring. That's an airfield. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go put these guys airborne. I'm going to fly them over to this airfield and just steal it. Okay, so is it worth the risk? Nope. I'm going to take a 2 loss to a 1 hit. Just to finish those guys off. They're not finished off. Stop pushing on me. Sturmovik, yes. I can hit him. Okay, I have 2 strategic bombings left. Just to try to weaken these guys a little bit. Yes, I paid a heavy price, but... It's okay. It's okay. So, harassment attacks there. And scouts. Okay, hoping that my daring airbase raid here doesn't all go for naught. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use big bombers, or any kind of bombers really, around Bralos until I'm able to take out with my artillery these anti-aircraft guns. All right. That's okay, because the Kubel wagons did their job. Oh, yeah, okay. There's a hidden anti-tank gun there. Fuckers. Alright, I'm gonna land my troops there, and I'm just gonna hold that airfield for now. How the fuck do you fight a hidden anti-tank gun? Send this tank around behind. See, the pass here is really hard. Really hard to get through. Okay, my Azules are going to hit those infantry. My Kübelwagen. do I do this? Rated Bralos. Okay, nearly destroyed those guys. My sharpshoots and forward. Use my 88 as an artillery piece. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Air defense is weakened. Time to strike now while the iron is hot. Because if I can take these fuckers out, then I have a clean shot. Sturmovik this guy. And Stuka these guys. Yeah, it won't move. Okay, they're gonna retake Bralos, but that's okay. Alright, there's that anti-tank gun. I just don't have, these guys won't move far enough. Here I can use my BF-109Z and my double attacking fighter jet. Hi. Actually, I'm going to leave him entrenched right there. It's too bad because these guys, I dropped him in there, but all I've really done is hold the airfield. But that's okay because it allows me to control the airfield. So. Alright, I'm going to bug out here, and I'm going to start focusing on this area. Okay, so new plan. Alright, I got to take out this anti-tank gun, which means I have to take out this guy first. So, after Bralos, which is close to being done, move my heavy artillery up here to take out that anti-aircraft gun and this anti-tank gun. And then I think I can take Thermopolye. I may as well just move back in here then. Okay. See if these guys have any special characteristics. Forced march, close combat. Whereas my grenadiers have, I think, vigilant. Prevents enemies from using the unit's close defense rating. Okay, so that's why these guys are going to be critical for fighting these guys. Because these guys use the close defense rating. Alright, so I've got to get the grenadiers back to this airfield and get them up over here. Alright, hang on. I got to go put this back in the freezer. My ice pack. And be right back. Okay. I have time for one more turn before I have to go grab a shower and get ready for the show. Okay, so to review, the plan is I'm just about finished off here with Brawlus. So I'm going to get my heavy artillery out of here and over to Thermopolye, where I can pound these defenses. And then I've got to get my grenadiers, my best unit, ground unit, up here to go after Kuvela, because these guys are special. They're guarding something if they're that powerful. If they're a 30, that's crazy. So that's the plan. See what the British do, or the Allies. Try to reinforce. Attack my recon. Oh, fuck. I lost my best fucking recon car. God damn it. God damn it. I love those recons. Ah, such is the way of war. Turn this into an artillery piece. All right. Here's my Azuls. Get my heavy artillery down here. Get rid of their air cover. Start moving him to Thermopolye. I'm going to take revenge for what you did to my recon, my favorite recons. All right. I can't lift him up in the air. I can't get him up there. Good, destroyed that motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna Stuka this guy. scary for those guys. All right, I'm going to put these guys airborne and get them over this way. That air defense, my heavy bombers, try to knock it down. Thermopolye is tough, but it can be broken. All right, what would be better? Did some really heavy damage there. Get my Panzer III here through the mountain pass. My Flamen tank. My Stuka. I'm going to take him down 4. Okay, pioneers are not useful yet. Sturmovik those guys. More artillery over here. Artillery is going to be the key to winning this. Yes, we'll get the mortar carrier out of there. It's not going to do anything. We're from him. And why not hit this Matilda? Knocked him down 1. Okay, end of turn. Gonna go one more turn. I lied. All right, Matilda wasted some of his capabilities on Okay, that sucks. I mean, I had them attack this, but it didn't work that way. Yeah, fuck this. Yeah, I tried to attack those guys at Thermopolye, but okay, what I did here is I am losing. Okay, so by putting the Grenadiers on board there, they had to give up their half-track. These guys gave up their half-tracks. I'm going to have to buy them new ones when they come back. Meantime, why don't I reinforce my heavy bombers? And attack this anti-tank gun. Okay, Thermopolye is pretty much encircled. Use my Sturmovik. Against the Matilda. Use the anti-tank gun. My brand new, fresh anti-tank gun. Oh, he's an auxiliary. I'm just going to put him there. And I still have a Stuka. Stuka this guy. My Azuls have destroyed them. I already have... No, this will be my third plane in the air. One more. Ooh, they're gonna attack my flam tank. Oh, they're gonna attack my Stuka. Okay, I'll take out those troops. Ooh, get my 80, this, wow, Panzer 3H did crazy good there. Got my Flamin tank, finishes it off. Alright, Grenadiers. Do I move against them yet? No. Now I've got him encircled. Now I have the advantage. May as well get all my forces there. Okay. Ooh, that's it. Fortress at Thermopolye taken down. Good stuff. Damn. Okay, just gotta wait for my artillery protection to come forward. No escape for you. That mortar carrier out of there. Okay, this is really the last operation, so. Get a kill here. Looks like Flam Panzer's effective. Alright, so. Use my regular Wehrmachts, my Grenadiers, and my motorcycle will take it. Ah, as I thought. Mein General, in their haste to retreat, it looks like the British failed to sabotage one of their weapons depots. Some of the artillery tanks are of a design I do not recognize and could be worth equipping for ourselves. We commandeered the contents and you can access them as captured equipment. Artillery? Oh, there it is. Cruiser Mark 2 CS. Weird self-propelled gun. Maybe I'll buy some auxiliaries. Okay, that's it. I think I have achieved everything. I gotta go. I'll be back to finish this off after probably tomorrow. Bye. Okay, we are back, just about done with Thermopolye. In fact, we have everything done. So we're just gonna end this turn, and this turn, and this turn. Run over this Hulk, and this turn, and in this turn. In general, I have reports for your immediate attention. For starters, congratulations are in order. Our campaign through the Balkans has been a spectacular success. Once again, we have ejected the British from the European mainland, and we have finally broken the Italian deadlock in the region that has plagued us since late last year. You may have noted the absence of Greek forces defending the historic past, and it seems this is largely to do with just how successful we've been in the campaign. I've received a request from the Greek commander addressed to you personally. It seems they wish to surrender directly to the German delegation and not an Italian one. But while I arrange for a parade of our forces in Athens, High Command is already planning our next deployment. There is a high-risk operation aimed to complete the conquest of the Balkans by securing Crete, but it looks to be an especially challenging mission, and one that you will most likely need to undertake without any of our Panzer forces. Should I tell them our forces are flexible enough to participate in the operation, or shall we await a more traditional assignment? Don't know. Historically, the Allied defense of the pass of Thermopolye could only delay the inevitable fall of Greece, while the valiant Australian and New Zealand rearguard bought precious time for the British to organize an evacuation. There were no Greek reserves to speak of. All of their forces had been committed in Albania and on the Metaxas line, leading to my victory at Thermopylae. Like Leonidas at Thermopylae. I stomped on Leonidas. I won. Alright, I'll be back, guys, with Crete Operation next. Have a good one.